test drive time again. 1964 Ford Galaxie. Believed to be 289. Power steering. Looks like AC. We'll be checking all this stuff out throughout the video. Right now I'm letting it warm up. Dual exhaust out the back. I love me a white car. I think they're really clean looking. It's got the white and black two-tone interior. Again, the exhaust sounding real good. The tone's real good. All right, so we're gonna take her down the road, point out flaws so you know exactly what you're getting. Detailed pictures, financing and shipping are at maplemotors.com. Be sure to hit subscribe and share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, we're looking around the interior, checking things out, place the bets. Do you think the horn works? I'm getting ready to try it out. We've got some stainage on the dash here. Sun got to it. New carpet. Well, that goes in the glove box. The glove box is missing there. A little dirt fell out or something. It doesn't have the inner parts to it. Seats have been redone. They're not freshly redone though, but they have been changed. Package tray, it's decent. Headliner, also decent. Let's start her up. Does start up good. We'll go ahead and try some stuff such as wipers. Yep. Blower motor. Yep. Leave her on a minute. What about this one? Don't think anything's happening with that other one. Aftermarket CD player there. Turn signals. See them flashing on the dash. On both sides. Gas gauge. Half a tank. Power steering feels pretty good. Full pressure on this one. Gauge is working. It's on the high side. Shut the door. Try the horn. You ready? Nope. Nope. We're just gonna say the horn needs work. Now, the air there is actually not super cold, but it's not hot. So I'd say the AC probably needs some work too. That blower motor does work. I just don't know where it's blowing from. Oh, behind this. Okay. And that's hot. I can feel the heat. Good deal. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. This one here also doesn't have seatbelt. I guess I'll pick up my pamphlet, put it over here where it was. I'll tell you what, the floor here, wet, drippy. I'm also gonna pick this up and put it in the back seat. Get a look back here too. It's brand new. Probably just got left over. There's water in the back floorboard. It's just the passenger side that's wet. So we got some leakage going on over there. I think it's around this window. The seal looks like it's gone right there. I'll show you all that stuff. A lot of times it's gonna be your front windowsill and your rear windowsill, but we'll be looking over all the seals around the doors. And of course, when I get back, we'll take it straight back to clean up. I'm gonna have them vacuum and then pull the carpet and then try to get the water out. We don't like leaving moisture in these cars. Of course, that's why I haven't been able to do any videos. It rained and snowed for 2 weeks here, and it slowed the progress down. I want to make sure I'm in drive. I'm also going to check the brakes there. There's neutral. That should be reverse. Okay, so it's going into gear. Back into drive. Cruise on down. Steering feels pretty good. Now this one is only showing 3,181 miles. It's hard to stand behind mileage in a 64 model. I've said it before, I'll say it again, the odometers can quit working, the speedometers can quit working, which both affect mileage. Let's go. And it's working, the speedometer is working on this. Actually seems pretty accurate. Now when I let go of the steering wheel, we got a little bit of a drift. See it pulling me over to the middle lane. Now what happens when I floor it? Kick down is hooked up. Feels like she's pulling pretty good. I'm gonna hold her. Not so bad there. Now we're gonna get into the brakes. Nobody's behind me. Get into them pretty good. It's not so bad. Back into our throttle. You ready? Seems to be running and driving pretty good. Our gas gauge on this one. It looks like it's moving just a little bit, so we do have half a tank of gas. We don't have to worry about running out today. Car here sounds pretty good, it feels good, it's smooth coming through the parking lot. This parking lot's actually pretty bumpy. I think I've made enough videos in this parking lot for the week. I'm going to go back over to the other one. Sure the older gentleman that lives in that house over there has been wanting to hang out. Just about every time I go over there, he comes out and looks at the cars. I think he enjoys watching me make the videos over there, so I try to. But I also don't want to annoy him and do that every single day, so I mix up the parking lots. This parking lot here, there's a old folks home right behind it. They'll literally come out into the front back there. Or walk over here. There's an older lady that walks her dog all the time. Man. Already made it back over here. We'll try to come back after work and pick up. Somebody dumped a bunch of old TVs in the church parking lot. I think that's ridiculous. Try to come back and pick those up. We got a dumpster at the lot, so. All right, up next, I'm gonna get the undercarriage shots. We're gonna light everything up. I'm gonna get some outside footage of this car here. Yeah, I mean, so far, I think it's running and driving pretty good. We're missing a crank right there for our vent window. Look at that, vent window's a little loose too. That's why the water's getting in. It's not wet over here though, hold on. Yeah. Loose over here too, but the seals are gone, and I'm going to show you that stuff. Okay, I'll be right back. Reinforcement showed up. We got it. There's a printer, and I done screwed up, and ink went all over my shoes. And I like these shoes and my pants. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. That sucks. That sucks.
It does suck though. Brand new pants, brand new shoes.
Who in the world is a computer monitor?
You tried to stay clean today. You almost got it.
No. Time to roll. Well, it's gonna be all right. I got other shoes, I guess. All right, let's roll out of here. Time to head on back to the lot now. Still got a little bit of a left pull there. It's not too bad. Temperature gauge seems pretty right. I mean, it's about halfway. It seems accurate. Coming on down Free Hill Road. Little bump coming up, you won't even know. Pretty smooth. Well, we're getting ready to pull back into Maple Motors. I'm gonna put these videos together for you. I got a birthday weekend coming up, well, Monday, and try to have some fun, I guess. Might go play some golf or something indoors. I heard it's supposed to cool back off, be cold again. I don't like that. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. We'll run over here and help him throw that stuff in the dumpster. I'll see you later, guys. All right. So I went ahead and popped the trunk. And earlier, I noticed at the beginning of the video, whenever I got done, I was like, what's this dripping? So I opened the trunk and I noticed there was water in there. So I went and got a big towel and started drying some stuff out. It looks like it is coming from the back window. Did you see the streaks there? Well, the rest of the water that I missed because I pulled it out of the parking spot, and like I said, it's been raining like crazy, is down in the sides here. So it's going to be dripping. And what's good is at least it's dripping. That means it's all going to come out. It's not going to be stuck in the car. From what I could tell, this side was pretty dry. But what we'll do is we're going to walk around, look for chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything that we can find. Let's go ahead and get started here. Up here in the front. Now we have some chips on the grill. Used to be chrome, somebody painted her up. Got a lot of chips in the paint they put on here. Chips on the side there. Little bubbles in the paint on the door. Little chips at the bottom. Also here, a spot in the corner. Imperfections there too in the paint. Bubble here. Couple chips. A little thick on the paint there. Same little spot here. Oh, that's water. Down the side. Got some paint runs. A little bit of pitting right here on your chrome up top. Touch-up marks around that edge. Antenna's loose. Or marks where I moved it. Front window, the seals there have got a bunch of cracks. Very well could be leaking from the front window too. Light scratch from the windshield wipers that go around. Chrome there looks pretty good. Vent window here has got some cracks in it. You can see it's a little bit loose there, so that could be why we have water in the floorboard. Pitting on your door handle. Pitting right there as well. These are a lot of overspray specks on top of the paint. Somebody was painting near this car and got overspray all over. And it could have been, no, I wouldn't say it was this. They did like a rhino liner on top. They covered up some of the trim. Honestly, the trim looks good. I'd peel this stuff off the trim and roll with it, because that, let's see. Look at that, comes right off the trim. I could sit here all day and do this. I kind of enjoy it. Just picking off the little pieces. It was already all chipped up. But the trim looks great underneath it, so whoever gets this, if you like the rhino liner, well, I screwed it all up for you. No, the only thing I screwed up was this beautiful trim. It looks great. Okay, so yeah, around the back window, I would definitely take that off. Looks like it's sticking really well to the top here. That's a pretty good idea. It looks all right. Kind of see the spray lines in it though. Okay, where was I at? Anyways, there's a lot of specks back here from overspray. Very well could be that rhino liner or bed liner, whatever brand they use. Coming up on the back now. Got it on the back too. Yeah, it's definitely from that top. I can feel it. Yeah, they got these little specks all over it. And to get it off the bumper, I don't know why the detail guys didn't do it. Use some light steel wool. That, I mean, a little bit of carb cleaner. You spray it on there. Comes right off. Lacquer thinner, you know, the good stuff. Swear gloves. And all this right here can polish up. There's a dent there. It's got a good spring. Jams there, got all kinds of overspray in them too. The seal in the back actually looks good. Now what's the problem is the back window seal. You have to pop that trim off anyways to put the seal in there. And that's what's making it leak back here, because of these runs, you can see them. Let's look at that package tray anyways. Solid. I mean, the trunk's solid. It's got some spots that have been fixed. I'm sure at one time it was rusty, but it's not now. Same with your lid here. Trunk lid looks good. Little hazy on some of your trim. Little bubbles here on the edge. That's extra glue. Pitting. Ooh, it actually has a tight seal. It was pretty deep sounding when it closed. You got those specks up there from the overspray. I'm sure they covered all this when they did the top. I don't know how they got it all over the place. Go back over here and get another yoink or two. I'll leave it alone. Alright, go down this side. Spot there. Little, maybe some Bondo. A little indentation there. I think there is a little bit of Bondo back here. It looks pretty good, but I think there might be. A spot here. Bubble there. Of course, all classic cars, almost all of them. Majority of them, let's reword that, have Bondo. It's not a new thing. It's been around for years. There. What we got here? A little strand of carpet. Don't want to yoink on it though. It might get worse. Have to get the scissors out. A little scuff there. It should come out. Chip. Little chip there. Good spot. Little paint run. Thick. Midsection. Overspray on the trim. Little ding. Trim's a little loose there. Chips. Bunch of overspray here on this side too. It's just this back end. It's almost like they forgot to seal it off 100%. Oh, we got some good over here. Might be able to get some off. A little bit more. Yeah, a little more there. It's coming right off the trim too. That right there though, I'm gonna watch out for because you don't want it to get too far. I'd almost take a razor blade and like cut around on the inside of that trim and then start working it like I was doing. Probably come off in no time. Might be something I mentioned to the guys when they're sitting around twiddling their thumbs. They probably like doing it. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind. Little speck there. See, it comes right off. All these little specks in the back. They come off pretty easy. Chips. A little dirt there I just wiped. Pitting. Nice mirror. Little chip. That's one thing about this ride. It does run and drive pretty good, and it's actually got a decent paint job. There's some little imperfections here, but for a 64 model, that's not too bad. Looks like it used to be green. I'll have to find some more indications of that before I confirm. Like scratch. Oh, they did it on this too. A little bit of cracking going on in the paint there. All right, let's go ahead and check out that interior. Missing the handle. Bottom of this door here. Nice and shiny. It isn't perfect, but it's nice and shiny, ain't it? Where'd that string go? What in the world? It's hanging off the door. Somebody's painted the back of that seat. Pitting. Handle 2. Fabric pulling. She's not brand new. We know this. Set the mood with the lights. Somebody's going to say, what's under the paper, Nick? Well, sir, that's a black seat. a little water on it from this thing that was sitting on the floor down there that I showed y'all in the beginning. The carpet in here is actually fairly new. As you can see, this side's dry. You can tell just from the mat. That other mat's soaked over there. But again, I'd rather you know everything about the car before you get it. See the difference? That thing's just gonna rip. Of course, it's paper. Of course, it's gonna rip. Let's put this in the back. There's your passenger seat. There's your passenger door. A little bit of pitting there where your visor connects. A little bit of pitting on your steering wheel. The gas gauge is on E. When you have it off, it comes up. Tape there needs to be cut. A lot of chips under the hood. A whole lot of chips. Some more green. That looks like stereo wire. That's a ground. I mean, it's pretty big. It'll probably be fine. Plenty big. Fitting on both sides of the valve covers. Got a little rust on there too. Coming down with the hood. Spot here. Tips on the edge. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping are at maplemotors.com. We do this every single day, so please hit subscribe and share this video. I try to be honest, and I try to let you know what's going on with all of our vehicles. With that being said, I'm going to head on back to the lot, and I'm going to get these TVs out of the... Hey, there he is! I knew he'd come out. I'm gonna get these TVs out of the church parking lot because that's ridiculous. I can't believe somebody dropped that over here. They're 2000 model TVs. I think this trunk will hold them. I'll get them back. I got a big dumpster. All right. See you later.